Good morning, guys, or afternoon when you're watching this. This is in case you missed our Monday, Tuesday math class for January 11th and 12th. We learned how to do something called double number lines to help us solve ratio problems. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to make a double number line. Okay, so the first thing you do is you read the question. The ratio of apples to oranges is 3 to 4. You need to make note, underline, apples comes first, then oranges. So that means 3 goes with apples, 4 goes with oranges. Okay, then you're going to make what's called a double number line. You start by writing the two things we're talking about. So we've got apples and we have oranges. Then you're going to make a number line for each of those, simply counting by the number it gives you in the problem. So if we have apples, and it says the apples is 3, okay, we're going to start with 3, then go to 6, because I'm just counting by 3s, 9, 12, 15. I like to go to about the first 5 to begin with. Then we look at oranges. 4 goes with oranges. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one, 4, but it needs to line up with the first one for apples. So see, line straight up. Then I count by 4s. 8, 12, 16, 20. And that is called a double number line. And that's all we're doing. Okay? Now, once we've got it done, then you can answer questions off the double number line. For example, if I say, well, if I have 12 apples, how many oranges would I have? Well, there's your 12 apples. When you have 12 apples, you have 16 oranges. 12 apples gives you 16 oranges. You read down. Okay, you're really just creating a equivalent fraction table here. Okay, but it helps us solve word problems. Okay, let's do one more. We're going to do 2 more. The ratio of girls to boys is 6 to 7. So again, I noted who am I talking about? What am I comparing? I'm comparing girls to boys. So I wrote that down, and then I'm going to create my line. Okay. And then I look back in that problem, and it's 6 girls for every 7 boys. So I'm going to count by 6s. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Down here, 14, 21, 28, 35. Okay, and then once I've got it, then you can use it to answer questions. So if I say there were 21 boys in the class, how many girls? You could just look up. See? With 21 boys, there's 18 girls. So the answer would be 18. So this is how we can solve ratio problems. Last one. This one includes fractions, but no worries. Not hard. For every 1/2 tablespoon of baking powder, you need 1 cup of flour. For every 1/2 tablespoon of baking powder, you have 1 cup of flour. The reason I put this in here is because this is very common in cooking. This is kind of what you would see. Okay, so again, we've got baking powder to flour. I wrote that twice. Okay, so I'm going to put baking powder. So the most important thing is to stay organized. Get yourself organized and write it down. And then these become very easy. Okay? Just making 2 number lines. So my baking powder is 1/2. So my first one is going to be 1/2. And now I need to count by halves. But 1/2 plus 1/2 is going to make 1 whole. Okay, and then you just add another 1/2. So 1 plus 1 and plus 1/2 is 1 and 1/2. 1 1/2 plus a half is 2. We'll go one more. 2 plus a half is 2 and 1/2. So you're just making your number lines by halves there. And then this goes by 1, so this couldn't be easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I ask you if I use 2 tablespoons of baking powder, I would need 4 cups of flour. Or if I said I use 3 cups of flour, then you'd need 1 and 1/2 tablespoons of baking powder. And I may, write these units to help us. Make sure we can include our units. And this is how we use double number lines to solve ratio word problems. Hope this helps.